Hi, everybody. Welcome to my week 6 update. We got 1 week to go. I'm glad you joined me today to hear a little bit about what's going on. I just want to highlight something before we do. You can see some of the people behind me through the glass there. They're just tearing down some videos. Just in front of me here, we got a worker who's working on a door. I just want to take a moment to thank all of the workers who keep this Capitol open and accessible. You know, we sometimes take for granted the people who work behind the scenes, but we end up interacting with them up here every day. The fact that you can come up to this Capitol at any time without an appointment, just walk in the front door, walk up to the gallery, or just send me a text message saying, "I'm outside. Can you come and talk?" Or "Can I come and sit by you on the floor for a little bit?" It's our security personnel and our maintenance personnel and the Senate pages and things that just make this run smoothly, that keep our government open and accessible. So I'm really grateful for that. I ran a resolution praising those people in schools earlier this year, and the same thing is true at the Capitol. And we had a lot of visitors take advantage of that openness and accessibility today. We had, or this week, we had a large group from Harriman High. It was great to be able to go in and have a Q&A with them, with Representative Perucci, who also represents a good portion of their boundaries. We also welcomed, for a citation on the floor, the Tiny Tim Foundation that makes little wooden toy cars for kids. It was just great to be able to welcome them. They run a plant out of West Jordan, and I just loved having them here to be able to praise them. I want to take a minute to also thank Braden, who also works hard to make this open. Here's Braden. It's also he's holding my little teleprompter here, so I can remember what to say to you. And he made the font really big so that I can read it with my 50-year-old eyes. That aren't quite as good as they used to be. Anyway, he's been great. And we'll put his number up on the screen too. So if you're up here next week and you want to get in touch with me, a good way is to get in touch with him first. Sure. So this week I passed market-based compensation for teachers, and that's a bill that gives massive bonuses to our state's best teachers, with the goal of helping the top cream of the crop of our educators who are having the greatest impact earn $100,000 a year. I'm speaking a little bit early. I passed it from second to third reading. I hope to pass it off a third reading today and send it over to the House. But I'm really excited about that bill, and I hope that it continues to make its way forward. It's been doing well in the budgeting process. You can imagine that it takes a few $1,000,000 to be able to give big bonuses to our state's best teachers. But I think that's a good investment. I want to talk to you about two other bills that came out this week. That's Senate Bill 272 and House Bill 562. And these are two bills that have to do with facilitating things for Major League Hockey and Major League Baseball. I've been pretty intimately involved in the baseball part of that negotiations, and Senator McKay, who represents Riverton and Harriman and some other parts of the Southwest Valley, he's been highly involved on the hockey side. Both of these bills seek to set up a structure by which we can welcome major league teams in Utah, and using them to complement the Jazz, to just make sure everybody knows and recognize the fact that Utah really is a major league place. We've been growing fast. Our population deserves that recognition. Our economy is as strong as it is. The fact that we're being courted by these major league sports is a tremendous badge of honor for us to wear. I've been working hard to make sure that taxpayers are protected, that we're mitigating any risk. We're accepting $3.5 billion in private development for this, and in return for a state portion that, again, seeks to protect taxpayers and mitigate taxpayer risk, that we're going to be able to own a $2 billion facility that will open up the state to things like major concerts in the winter that we just can't facilitate now because we don't have a venue. It could be a venue for the Olympics, as well as a Major League Baseball team, and it could, I think, open the door for us to host a college bowl game in December in the way that they do in baseball stadiums in San Francisco and Boston. I just think that it could be a really tremendous benefit to Utah. And one special thing that we put inside the bill that I'm really excited about. It's a really new, innovative way. Having a Major League Baseball team here means that we're going to have $200 million a year in new salaries in Utah just from baseball players. And we are earmarking the income tax that we collect from the players who play at that stadium specifically to fund at-risk education programs. And I think that would be a big win for Utah also. We'll talk about more of those details in our town hall meetings if this bill passes. I hope that you'll plan to come to our town hall meeting. It's going to be on March 9th at the Public Safety Building at 1 o'clock. That's 8 days after the session ends, so that'll give me a little bit of time to get a rest, catch up on some sleep. But certainly my top priority is to come back and report to you about the work that I did up here seeking to represent your interests in the state legislature. So thanks a lot for watching, and we'll hope to hear from you soon. Again, anytime you want to come up and see me at the Capitol, just contact me or my intern, Braden, and we'll really look forward to seeing you here. Thanks a lot.